Hello, this is Princess Somnia, and welcome back. More Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. So last time, we got all the way up to the entrance of the palace, and did a little bit of mementosing just on the side, getting a little extra levels and a few more items. Not a whole lot happened, especially since we don't actually have missions for the new area, but oh well. Today, we're going to be infiltrating Futaba's palace.
Come on, let's go. Oh.
Hey, we've changed into our Phantom Thief costumes. That proves she sees us as a threat now. Let's be careful.
Begin the infiltration! Keep your head in the game.
Yeah, right, that. So, first things first, Futaba's Palace, you can secure the treasure route all in one day, essentially. And on top of that, I believe the day you send the calling card is the day you actually take the heart. You don't do it the day after like you normally would with other palaces. This is one of the few exceptions to that rule. But yeah, other than that, I'm just going to kind of wander around a little bit and fill in parts of the map while we're here. Just because I can. There's also this little area over here. There's nothing we can really do over here right now, but there it is. Well, despite the fact that we had arguments to the contrary about doing this, we're just going to go right in the front door. Arguments in the last palace, anyway. Alright, so let's head on in here. I said this before, but the music that plays on this palace is actually really good, and to be honest, this is probably my, or at least it was, my favorite palace in the game. But I'll kind of get into why a little later. So it still won't open. We might just have to give up on it. No point sitting around, though. What do you want to do, Joker? Let's look for another entrance. Not a bad idea, considering how humongous this building is there. Phew! Sorry about that. I sneezed mid-sentence. Considering how humongous this building is, there have to be other ways in. We will have to investigate every suspicious place we see, both inside the pyramid and out.
For real?
Ugh, outside? You mean we gotta deal with that heat again? No complaining. Let's begin our investigation right away. So yeah, that door kind of doesn't really lead anywhere, so nothing else for us to do, but take a trip outside. I don't know why I'm mashing the X button there. I'm pretty sure I can just hold it and achieve the same effect, but whatever.
Are you leaving? Come back here. Let's talk for a moment.
Oh, sure. What's up? You got something for us?
Welcome back. I had thought I would never see you again.
Yeah, oh, I wonder why. I can't believe you tried to crush us with an effing boulder. You want us to steal your goddamn treasure or not?
Why don't we make a deal? You wish to proceed further, yes?
A deal, you say?
There is a town nearby. I would like you to take back that which the bandit there stole from me.
Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing a town on the way here.
If you bring what was stolen back to me, I will give you a reward. I'll even tell you how to proceed.
Can't you tell us any more details? Anything about this bandit or what was stolen?
You'll learn all the information you need to know once you arrive.
We'll need to head outside if we want to go to the town. We can go when you're ready, Joker.
Alright. Well, there's nothing we can do inside anymore, so I guess since that's our best lead, we might as well head on over there. So how are we supposed to get to this town? She said it's nearby. You could probably see it from here, right?
Yes.
Good point. Let us observe the surroundings and search for any towns that may lie about here. That cutscene when we were driving up to the pyramid made it look like the whole pyramid was surrounded by a pretty sizable town, but I guess not. Anyway, that area that I had talked about earlier that we couldn't do anything with then, we can do something about it now.
Hey,
Hey, isn't that a town off in the distance? Yes, I can see what appear to be buildings over there.
what do you want to do?
Want to head over to the town, Joker? It's pretty far away, so this is my chance to shine. Let's go. I find it... We've arrived. This has to be the city Futaba Shadow mentioned. It looks quite desolate. She said only bandits reside here, but still. This is a pretty weird and, like, vestigial area to a palace that we don't really see a whole lot happening in, like, other areas. It's, kind of bizarre that we were even here to begin with, but...
Show me your true
Oh well.
form.
Now's our chance to strike.
Anywho, we've got new enemies here, as you might expect. These guys are the Envoys of Slumber, or Sandman if you prefer.
With beauty and grace.
These guys are weak to fire and elect, and they resist wind.
Let's go.
I think, and this probably doesn't really come as a shocker, but I think they can also put you to sleep,
Surprisingly tough.
which is,
Persona.
obviously not very good.
We defeated an enemy.
So let's electrocute them and finish them off. Sandman I don't think is particularly strong,
Let's continue.
even if
Nice work,
you are
team.
coming here for the first time, which I think we're well
Okay.
above level for most of the enemies in here actually. What level are we? 30 across the board. We outlevel all but 2 enemies in this palace already, so yeah. Anyway, let's sneak around a little bit more. This town is actually, like, really surprisingly well detailed, and I kind of wonder what the writing on the walls say. I can't really read whatever language this is supposed to be, so I have no idea, but I'm fairly curious, actually. That enemy over there, that one's actually kind of particularly obnoxious to get a first strike on. It's a little hard to, like, sneak around because there's not a whole lot of, like, hiding spots in the town area. It's a bit too open for that. So you kind of just have to wait until he turns his back so you can snap
Show
his
me your
neck.
true form.
Alright, the first move is ours.
These guys are Anzus, the Thieves of Tablets. I guess that would be the plural of it.
Awaiting orders, Joker.
These guys are weak to nuclear, resist elect, and they reflect wind. But, and I didn't mention this before, they're a winged enemy, and so they are the obligatory weak to guns enemy of the area.
Ah, nice one, Fox. Freeze. Finish
Okay.
a stylish victory.
And there we go. I came up here because I was curious about what this thing was, and it turns out just to be a distorted roaring fire that has nothing of relevance or consequence to do with anything. I think what I find really weird and interesting about this area is that it's like, why is it here, right? Because it doesn't look anything like the rest of actual Yongen. I'm gonna get caught here
I'll
for sure.
reveal your true form.
But at the same time, she has the cognition necessary to, like, spawn a town nearby for some reason or another. I don't know. Something about it is just, like, super weird. You can't really, pinpoint why I feel that way, but, here I am.
Just stay there.
Go, keep it up. This'll
Don't come back.
Oh, I don't think I mentioned this before. Sandmans are
Okay.
magician persona.
That's all it takes
So
for
I
me.
really wouldn't bother carrying one around for Morgana because you get that confidant anyway. And Anzus are Hierophant personas, which are gonna be useful for Sojiro later, but you can't actually upgrade Sojiro's confidant ranking until after this palace is completed. Like change of heart and everything for fairly obvious reasons. I don't think I mentioned that before, but yeah, if you were trying to get past rank 4 of Sojiro's confidant before now, you can't, and you won't be able to until after you help heal Futaba. I have to say, the mood of this town is definitely strange. I can't sense anyone around. Hey, guys, you looking for something? I thought I heard some rustling around out here, and here y'all are. Welcome to the desert, fellow trader.
What?
Oh, what does he mean by trader? We don't care about your welcomes. You're a bandit, right? Just cough up the thing you stole. Ah, well, ain't this interested. A group of criminals coming after a fellow trader. Well, you're gonna have to catch me if you want it.
Wait!
Wait! You just had to scare him off, Skull. Me? We'll have time to talk later. Let's get after him. I do not I think if you don't take forever, the enemies won't respawn, and honestly there aren't a whole lot of them, it's just they're in weird and inconvenient locations. So yeah, let's just chase after the guy. Hey, I said wait! You're too slow, moron. You'll never catch me at this rate. He ran off again. Hurry up and catch him, fast. Haha, you tired already? What a bunch of losers. Grave robbing is a game of stamina, you know? He got away again. This is really pissing me off. We'll never catch him if we do nothing but follow his path. We should corner him somewhere. Corner him? But how?
Well,
Let's use that square from earlier. We sneak around him and trap him in there. Okay, so if we follow him, we're not gonna really get anywhere, but... I think if we go this way... Aha!
yes!
There he goes. We finally chased him into the square. Perfect. He has nowhere else to run now. Let's do this, Joker. Now, we're gonna switch around a few people here. Not personas, stats. If you got Ryuji up to rank 10 like I did, you can maybe consider leaving him in, but you probably don't really need to, so I'm really not gonna. I'm gonna switch him out for on this time, just for a little bit. Ordinarily, I probably wouldn't use her, but in this case, we kind of want her around. So let's head in here. Yo, Bandit, what's the matter? Not running anymore? Shh, don't even think about coming one step closer. Let's talk. Don't be ridiculous. You gotta let me go. I mean, you guys came to raid that tomb too, right? Why don't we work together and share the plunder? Don't talk to us like we're the same as you. We came here to save Futaba-chan. Now give us back what you stole. So you want to do this no matter what, huh? Well, in that case, I guess I don't got a choice. Alright, it's boss time against the Raging Bird God, also known as Garuda. But not that one, apparently.
I am thou.
So, in the original version of Persona 5, Garuda was actually weak to gun damage, but it's not this time. It's got no weaknesses. Now, let's see. I'm just gonna hit it first and foremost.
Take this!
Get a little damage in here. Let's see. Maybe we can inflict forget and get some technicals going. Nice, nice. Garuda likes to use Garudai for some fairly sizable damage onto whoever it manages to target. It's a single target skill. If you brought Ryuji in here and he got struck by that, he would take a billion damage and give Garuda a very free once more rather. So don't do that, basically. Now, if you upgraded Ryuji's persona, he'd have Evade Wind, and maybe you could get away with using him. I don't recommend it, though. So, yeah. Alright, got the technical. I kind of didn't know what to do with on there. That was a little awkward. She had a turn, and I didn't want to break the forget, but, you know, these things happen. I suppose if you manage to lock him down with forget, then you don't really have to worry about,
How about this?
Ryuji. I kind of talked a whole lot about how bringing him in here was bad, only to wreck this guy completely, but, you know. In theory, you shouldn't bring Ryuji into this fight, alright?
Alright.
We won! Oh, he dropped something. Stolen papyrus. Is this some kind of papyrus parchment? It looks like there's something written inside. Hey, no peeking at a girl's belongings without her permission. You know, just what the hell is happening in her heart? There's this bandit, those weird voices saying you killed her, and who knows what else. It's a total freaking mess.
That means...
So does this mean that even though she's the palace ruler, she can't control what happens in here? I don't know. I've never seen a case like this. Regardless, we have no more business in the city. Shall we head back, Joker? I like how they say that. As though they're going to give me the option to instantaneously teleport back to the pyramid, and then they don't. they just don't. That's kind of funny. But yeah, that's legitimately all we're gonna do in this town. This is like the one time we're in this little town area for like no reason, and then we leave because there's nothing else to do here for like the rest of the palace. But, you know, whatever. I guess it was a thing that happened. Well, what now?
Well,
We've completed Futaba-chan's request. Let's go see her again. Sounds good. I'm curious about that reward, too. Well, this is gonna make for an awkward episode, but, whatever. Let's head on back inside, because now that we've got the stolen papyrus for Futaba, we can go chat with her.
I can see it. We're back. This is the thing you said they stole, right?
Well done. It is yours now.
wait, what? Didn't you want us to get it back because it's important?
That is a map of the tomb, stolen by the bandit to aid in his ransacking of this place.
Why are you letting them just do whatever they want? This is your palace, isn't it?
All that matters is that the map is now yours. Just come further in and... Oh,
What in the...
Huh? Futaba-chan
God damn it!
Is this...
Quicksand! Everyone, swim with all your might!
Hey, you guys still alive?
Ow. First a boulder, then this. Did we piss her off somehow? I don't think it has anything to do with us angering her. I suspect the problem is that she can't control her instinct to push people away from her. Simple defense mechanism. Considering what she's been through, I don't blame her for mistrusting others. Joker, let's save her. We've got to help Futaba-chan open the door to her heart.
What if we escape first?
Right. We should worry about ourselves first and foremost. Come on, let's look for a way back above ground. Otherwise, this place is going to end up our tomb, too.
So yeah, as soon as you help her out with that, you get sent to the underground cavern area. And this is basically the start of the palace proper, honestly. Not a whole lot we can really see here on the map, unfortunately, but oh well. Now, I think you can jump over the little sand falls. I guess that's the best word for it. Actually, speaking of which, how the hell did we escape from that pit? Because, like, these walls would have been... forget it. You know what? We did, and I guess that's the important part. Anyway, the enemies around here are actually a little bit stronger than they were in that town, and that same sort of, like, weird, difficult to hide areas thing that I mentioned before, it applies here too. The enemies can be a little tough to sneak up on because there just aren't very many hiding spots in general in this area, so it can be a little tough. I don't blame you if you end up eating some preemptive strikes in this place. I would just, you know, try to be careful as best as you can. Yeah, okay. These guys are the slithering snake women, also called Lamias. They're Empress personas that are weak to ice and nuke, resist elect, and are immune to curse. So they're weak to ice. This makes life fairly easy.
We got him on the ground! I knew you could do it, Fox!
One of the very nice things about using Yusuke is that he is fast as lightning. Even though he's not actually the lightning user, but whatever.
Alright. Easy win! They were nothing.
There's nothing in there. Our goal right now is really just to climb up. Oh, okay, we can't actually get that treasure. I was about to get so mad, I was like, oh god, there's treasure on the other side of this area. But we can't get there yet, so I don't care. Honestly, I'm probably not even going to get that treasure in the first place, depending on how I end up exploring around this area. Ooh. My grapple senses are tingling. My grapple senses have activated. Oh, that's the wrong button. Whee!
Excellent. It's a treasure chest.
It's possible that this area is greatly revamped just by the fact that we have the grapple mechanic to work on. Can I do the sneak attack? No! What do you mean, no? Fine. Oh, it's because I like that. Okay, well. Now we can sneak up on this guy.
Now's our chance to strike! Go!
Painful, isn't it?
I think one of the nicest things about the changes made to Persona 5 Royal is that when we come across mod attacks like these, we can just really gun them down in the streets.
Now, let us strike! The finale.
Alright.
I felt the difference.
Easy peasy. I believe if something like that happens, where they're like across a chasm that we can't really get through, I don't think they can actually spot you, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. That grapple put us in a really weird spot, huh? Oh well. This looks like it actually puts us back where we started, and that's kind of because it did. Alright, well, you know. Fair play, fair play. Alright, let's go the other way now. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. Oh no! You didn't see anything. I am a ninja. I am shadow. I am death. You call yourself Mr. Sandman? Well, let me put you all to sleep.
That's all she wrote! Alright.
That enemy was really weak.
Alrighty. You know, I kind of forgot to, like, resupply before I got in here. I just sort of
It's somewhere.
went in. I didn't even sell off all the treasure I collected in Mementos, especially now that I have a whole bunch of treasure items. I don't know if anyone else heard, but I think I heard what sounded a lot like a rattlesnake. I'm mentioning this because it kind of just freaked me the heck out, and I don't really know why, because it's not as if there are rattlesnakes in this area, as far as I am aware of. Not in this area as in, like, this in-game area, I meant, like, IRL. I really wish I had more in the Faith Confidant for this dungeon, but oh well. Somehow I got away with that preemptive. And we got another new enemy here. These are the Cavern Snake Men. Nagas. They are weak to wind, they resist guns, and they're immune to elect. They are hermit personas, which we don't actually have a hermit confidant yet, so... I believe I have the Garu accessory on Yusuke, and his blistering speed will once again give us massive advantages.
And the curtain falls.
All right.
Child's play.
Yep, pretty easy. Now, I mentioned before, I guess I could say, assuming that I'm not going to run into anything to talk about. Actually, that's probably not even true, because we're about to enter a new area, huh? No, I could chat during this. I said before that this is probably my favorite, or at least now one of my favorite dungeons in the game, or palaces rather. And it is, it actually is, okay. Hey, ain't that like the exit? I'm kinda surprised how close it ended up. Thank God we could finally get out of here. This was all around a horrible experience. Speak for yourself, Morgana. I said before that this is probably one of my favorite dungeons. For starters, I really like Futaba as a character, and her whole story in this is really heartfelt and honestly kind of like... I don't know how to put it, but it's like... It really tugs at the heartstrings. It made me feel a lot, and so it really felt like I was motivated to go in here. Plus, this dungeon is also just kind of like really fun to play around in, since you've got all of the skills needed to really succeed in this dungeon, and it kind of feels like it's maybe testing you a little bit in how well you've gotten at the game so far. It's like that really nice medium of the mid-game where you're not completely overpowered with all the stuff you get at the end game, but you're not as horribly weak as you are at the beginning either. So that's part of the reason why I like this place a lot. And it has absolutely nothing to do with this chanting baboon, also known as Thoth. Let's see, this guy is an Emperor persona, if you wanted to use it for Yusuke, but he is, of course, a little too high level for that. He is weak to Psi, as far as I can... Oh, well, there you go. He's weak to Psi, immune to Nuke, Bless, and he resists Curse. As you can kind of see there, the list of his skills are rather troublesome. Megiddo and Reverse Rub are both almighty skills, which means that nothing you do can reduce the damage that is dealt by them. Now, something... Yes, I'm getting to that. Something to take note of is that with those almighty skills, as well as just Thoth's own actual abilities, he can hit pretty damn hard and cause a lot of trouble for you.
Let's rock.
Well, who's coming next? Okay, I want to get this technical. So if I buff Joker, that'll help. Oh, I guess it's also just straight up weak to Psi, so it didn't matter, huh? Never mind. That's a little dumb of me. I apologize. Dragged that out for longer than it needed to. There's another enemy that hits pretty hard in this area too, beyond just Thoth, so watch out for that. I suppose if you do end up making it to level 36 in this dungeon, which I don't really recommend grinding for, you could grab Thoth now. You do actually need a Thoth for the Twins Confidant, but I wouldn't worry over much about that at the moment. So go ahead and put that off.
Show me your true form.
The savage enemy of this dungeon is the other one I was warning you about. This guy is Anubis. Unlike Thoth, he has no weakness.
Our best chance is to make it confused.
It's also resistant to guns, resistant to Sign, immune to Bless, and Curse. And the thing that is the most troublesome about this guy is, well, if you look at all of his skills, basically he's going to try and kill you instantly. And if he gets Joker, it's an instant game over. Obviously, you don't want that to happen. Your best bet is to rely a lot on status ailments to prevent him from doing much of anything, scoring technicals on him as much as possible, and otherwise trying to go out of your way to ruin this guy's day. Whatever you do, don't use a persona that is weak to Curse or Bless against this thing on Joker. If you do, it'll cast one of the insta-kill moves on Joker, and you will immediately game over. Another thing that makes Anubis kind of tricky is that he has far and away the most health out of any persona, or not any persona, any shadow in the area. All of the other shadows have somewhere between like 300 and 400 HP. This guy has 1600. It's gonna take you a little while to get there, but when you do, you'll be able to do a lot. No, not switch personas. He is resistant to gun. But I don't want to touch him. I think Shikioji is also, yeah, immune to Blessed Curse. So Shikioji, once again, worth its weight in gold.
Nice! Your gambit worked!
Are you ready?
Oh,
Ready when you
well,
are, Fox.
this will help a lot.
And now for a show!
Man, I'm starving.
Allow me.
Oh,
Some
yeah!
sauce, a touch of red. Bon appetit.
Oh, man, just what I want. Get out of my face! And chew on this! Yeah!
Yes. So good.
Oh my god, that didn't kill him.
Ridiculous!
Huh.
Persona!
I mean, honestly, I actually was expecting it to kill him, so I'm kind of surprised it didn't. But at least now I can get that as a thumbnail without relying on the memento save I did last episode, so that's pretty fun.
Attacking any enemy who has a status ailment.
Persona. There.
Ooh, we got it with Rage. That's... Okay, well, that's not very good, but... It does mean he won't be able to cast Death, so...
Nice.
There we go. You can kind of see, without any weaknesses, challenging Anubis is a little trickier than it might otherwise have been, but it's something you should be more than capable of handling on your own. Especially at these levels. Speedmaster. Ooh! That's actually a pretty good skill. I need to reorder my party member skills, but we could get rid of Giant Slice, I think. I saw in my editing earlier that I did something really stupid on Ryuji and got rid of the Forget to One skill for the Forget to All skill. That was a mistake. Let's see. Flash Bomb. I think Flash Bomb is pretty much just an upgraded... Well, it's not really an upgraded version of Vajra Blast, but it serves mostly the same function, and it has a chance of applying Dizzy to boot, so we're gonna substitute that in.
Okay.
And there we go.
Easier than cleaning my brushes.
What is down here? I actually don't remember. Is this the way out? I feel like this is not the way we're supposed to go. But I've been wrong before. Oh my god, there's so much more. Maybe this is the way we're supposed to go right now. I don't know. When have I ever been one to follow the direct path?
I could have handled that myself.
Oh, well that's fun. We triggered a fusion alarm off of that one. Alrighty. We made it out. Damn, it's hot though. My ass is all sweating. At least we have secured our escape route. We can finally go about exploring this place now. Let's use this as our entrance from here forward. It should be more stable than the front. Okay, so yeah. Now we can go in through that entrance to infiltrate the palace. I think we actually can't go up the stairs to the main area anymore. Is it blocked off? I think we still can. Yeah, I think we still can. But we don't really need to. In any case, next time on Let's Play Persona 5 Royal, we're going to continue our infiltration of the palace. There was a little area that I glossed over and kind of passed by on our way out of here that I want to take care of really briefly, and we'll see if we can't get to, well, the top of the pyramid. See you guys then.